And then the last thing that I talked about was to do your best. And I didn't talk to them about being the best, because now they're competing with somebody else, but to be their best, the best they could be. And they agreed that they would do that. Now, is being your best an attitude or a skill? It's an attitude, absolutely. Skill says I have the capability to do it. Attitude is whether you will or whether you won't. Now, I know you talk a lot about attitude, you know a lot about attitude, so I might be preaching to the choir, but let me define attitude as I understand it. Attitude, first let me ask you this. Is attitude good or bad? That's right. We can have a good attitude, bad attitude. Okay. But, all right, so an attitude is a habit of thought. Have you heard that before? That an attitude is a habit of thought. It's the habitual way that we think determines our attitude. Now let me ask you this. I got ahead of myself there. What do we know about habits? Are they good or bad? Yeah. They can be both, right? Do we as human beings have more good habits or more bad habits? What do you think? A little louder, please. I heard an awful lot of people say bad habits. You know what? I believe that we have 100 to 1 good habits over bad habits. We remember our good habits because that's what our friends and family point out to us, right? They point out our bad habits. Okay? But we have everything we've ever learned to do, we've turned it into a habit, and then it helps us achieve our goals. We learn to walk, to talk, to ride a bicycle, to drive a car, and we turn it into a habit and it becomes automatic and reflexive. The problem is that once a habit's developed, the biggest threat to habit change is the habit itself. So I have something here I want to read to you. It's called servant or master. And everywhere I say I, what I'm talking about is habits, your habits. I am your constant companion. I am your greatest helper or heaviest burden. I will push you onward or drag you down to failure. I am completely at your command. Half the task you do, you might as well turn over to me, and I will do them and correctly. I am easily managed. You must merely be firm with me. Show me just how you want things done, and after a few lessons, I will do them automatically. I am the servant of all great men, alas, of all failures as well. Those who are great, I have made great. Those who are failures, I have made failures. I am not a machine, but I work with all the precision of a machine, plus the intelligence of men. You may run me for profit or run me for ruin. It makes no difference to me. Take me, train me, be firm with me, and I will put the world at your feet. Be lax with me, and I will destroy you. The main thing I want to talk to you about today is the habits that you develop, the habitual way of thinking that you have developed, and how to overcome those.